Hey, what's up, guys? This is ProWolfTrader. Let's make money together. Today's 24th October, Friday, last week of this second one last week, and just like every other October, gold price just will keep on declining. We have CPI data coming out, so that's something new. Oil prices have surged as US placed sanctions on 2 Russian oil producers. Besides that, they just cancelled off their deal with Canada regarding trade, which he earlier signed last week. And he just met with Chinese President Xi Jinping, so things are looking a little bit calmer over there. But it's still pretty much we have a long route ahead. Going back to where I was previously mentioning that today is better not to trade, but if you are trading, you just follow the advice, wait for the data to come out, then make a choice, because if the data is lower or higher, it will influence the market likewise. So you have to be cautious today, because nothing seems stable and market will move instantly in a blink of an eye. But here we are. Last week when gold price further dumped down, it was hard for me. First I was thinking it will go back, it will bounce back up from here, but when it just did a rejection, I said okay, it's happening now. It's still 4,000 is the support level, and as long as this support level is holding on, it will be really hard. If it breaks, then of course 3,500 is the next zone, but we have a long way ahead. Looking at 1 hour, because 1 hour will help us a lot. Previous day candle closed in bullish, so that's also should be taken into consideration, because price action will kick in. But it depends on today's data. If today's CPI data is lower, then of course it will go up, but it's not necessarily. We have seen in the past that the data is lower and instead of going up, it goes down. So it might be the case because the data is delayed too, and it's a liquidity sell-off. So even if it goes, it's coming down. Sell-off has started. We are just 16 minutes away from the data. This is a 15-minute time frame. I switched from 5 to 15 minutes. The reason for that is now gold is moving a lot. It's moving 200, 300 pips. Previously, for confirmation candle, we used to wait for $50, $40 pip move. Now it's $200, $300 pip move just for confirmation. Is crazy. So given that, taking that into consideration is really hard. Just waiting for the confirmation candle, you will easily see 200, 300 pips go up and down in front of you. So making a decision requires a higher time frame, because lower time frame won't be accurate, since huge dumps are going to happen. As you can clearly see in front of your eyes, these large red candles are the reason that you should be careful. And now we have one more reason to be careful, which is this red candle, which has just formed exactly now. So that's how things are. But it can be a pump and dump, or it can be a straight dump, so we never know. We have to wait and find out. Let's find out together, because this is ProWolfTrader, baby. And I could not stream this week because I was not feeling well. Yes, I have health issues, serious health issues. I could not stream, and now I'm feeling a little bit better, so I came, because it's CPI after all. I cannot leave you guys on your own today. But I won't stream for that long. I'll stream for an hour or so. I'll be here till US stock exchange open, then if my health enables me, I will stay, but let's see how it goes. But as for now, if you don't know what to do, just go. I just uploaded the gold sell-off video like half an hour ago, so it will help you a lot. Watch it before the news, but anyways, if you're on the stream, that's more than enough. Just be careful. Don't open any trades before the news. Before the news, trading is gambling because nobody knows what kind of data we are getting. Most likely, highly likely, I think we are getting higher CPI numbers, but that will drop the price off. But even if we get lower price, we will see a momentary upward movement, but later on it will start dropping off. Why? Again, I'm saying gold was in a consecutive 9-week winning streak, and in the past, in total gold trading history, gold has 6 to 7 times it has gone like more than 8-9 weeks of winning streak, and after every 9th week it just drops down. And this has happened 6 times since 1970 till currently, and as of speaking right now, this is dropping right now. And when was the last time it happened? The last time this happened in 2020, and after going for 9 weeks of gains, it just dropped down. And you can see the 10th week closed in lower, and we are in the 10th week, right? So that means that if this candle has the potential to close in lower, and if it closes lower than this, then we are in for a ride. But again, I'm saying Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, their forecast is still set as gold price in between $5,000 to $10,000 till 2026. So take that into consideration. Yes, on the long term we are buying gold, but in the short term we are selling till 3,500, because of course you have to be really careful too. There will be pullbacks. As you can see, this is our target 3,500, but it's not as easy as it looks. It will take us time, of course. As you can see on a 1 hourly time frame, gold is in a sideways range. We have an obstacle right now. First is support at $4,000, which is previously been tested not just once but 3 times. It just dropped down to 4,000, gave a large rejection. This rejection candle was then later on tested on Wednesday, and not just once but twice on Wednesday, and after a rejection it went up, and there's a resistance at 4,200, and this resistance area is holding off quite well too. So we might get lower CPI numbers which will push the price upwards, but later on the price, gold price will drop down, because as I said right now, what can you control? Environment, right? I mean, not you, the Trump and the guys who run the world economy. What they control? The environment, right? They are moving the market with their tongue right now, because we have no economic data. So gold is at the mercy of the global leaders, especially the big boys in the banks. So as you earlier on saw that Trump started talking about tariffs, and gold price just rebounds back from 4,000, came back up here, and just morning we saw that he met with Chinese president, and now we are looking at the next week where Zelensky and Putin are going to meet separately with Trump. If things don't go out the way as it plans, gold will of course go up, but if things go as planned, then it will drop. But I don't think that currently the gold is influenced by geopolitical. It's just a sell-off, short sell, and because as I mentioned earlier on, people are looking at this chart. Okay, everybody is talking about this. Every YouTuber is talking about this. Okay, even I knew about this, but I had to talk about it. I could not hold it back. Why I'm talking about this now? I should have earlier on listened. Everybody is saying that it's gonna sell everything. It's gonna drop down way down. The only thing I'm saying over here is, Yes, it's dropping, but it's not like doomsday scenario that gold will go back to 2000. No, it might drop down to, it will definitely drop down till 3500 and bounce back up. And trust me, just like people who miss this upward rally, they're gonna miss it out. Majority of the people there will enter gold sell at the price around 36, in between 36 to 3700, 3800, and it will of course drop down and they will not take profit and it will bounce back up from 3500 if it's dropping. In that case, it will just keep on going up after it. This is because we have a really strong area at 3500. This is key psychological area, and this is also the point where Trump started talking about tariffs. And if I am correct, gold price will do a sharp correction because, as I mentioned earlier on, big banks like to buy everything at cheaper rate. So going back to where I was, 8 minutes left for the data, and I'm just expecting everything to, I'm seeing blood on the streets. It will be blood everywhere, but in chaos lies opportunities, and I hope that we will avail those opportunities, and it will be a nice trading session. Don't forget to give me a like. Come on, guys, have a big heart, hit the like button. We are getting there slowly, steadily. We are getting there, but of course we are in the momentum. Gold next target is of course 4000. If it breaks below 4000, then we are in for a ride. Of course we are in for a ride. I will stay on a 1 hour time frame because there are huge moves that will take place, huge large moves. Okay, so I'm just looking at the market. If you guys have any question, ask me up. Send me a message on Telegram, and when I get free, I will message you. This is the chart. We are staying at 1 hourly time frame because market will give a lot of manipulation. This CPI data will manipulate a lot. Again, I'm saying is we will not necessarily, we are not gonna see a drop. We can see a pump and a dump. It can pump till 4150 and then it can give us a rejection and start dropping down. It can be a huge manipulation. I'm saying again, we have to look at dollar index. Dollar index can pump massively. If dollar index pumps massively, gold will drop, the stock market will drop, Bitcoin will drop. But likewise, if the reverse happens, then Euro USD will go up, gold will go up. But current says now there is no correlation in between market. It's just crazy. Okay. So we have the data now. The things are not looking good, especially for us. But they are looking good in a manner of fact that what we can take and utilize from the market right now. As I mentioned earlier on, it can be a pump and a dump, so be really careful. Now I am seeing that pump and dump happening in front of me. So just wait for the rejection and hold back to your trades, because we are in for a bumpy ride now. Things never go as planned. This is why I say wait for the data to come out. And since now the data is here, we are looking at it. Let me see. It is not loading for me. My internet is having some issues. Okay, so the number is lower. Lower is bullish for gold, but as I said earlier on, that in this kind of an economy, if we are getting lower data, that will put pressure on the US dollar. But do you think that gold will keep on going up? I don't think so. I don't think so. We will see a huge red candle now, rejection. Most likely, this will fade in and it will start dropping. Exactly as I said earlier. Don't expect miracles. We just got one data. We have lots of other data, and this data will not help anybody with anything other than just some temporary bullish movement. That's it. Now this is the thing I was mentioning. A complete opposite direction in next couple of hours. So what you need to do is keep an eye on the dollar index, keep an eye on everything else. But most importantly, keep an eye on the dollar index. Dollar index will reverse back and start pumping up. Inflation is high. So my rate hike cannot happen now, but no rate cut is equivalent to a rate hike. So that in short means everything will go bleed. So let's look for trades now. As price is reducing down, this I don't know what's wrong with this chart. The chart is showing, no, it's exactly showing the exact thing. Okay, let's go on a 5-minute time frame. On a 5-minute time frame, as you can see, is dropping down now. So it just touched this area and now it's dropping down. So I might just get in a sell now. Yeah, sell is favorable. Sell is favorable. Now we have to wait for possible signs, and if we are able to do the thing right, then everything will be fine. But right now we have to wait a lot. Yeah, exactly as I thought, it's doing the exact same thing. It is dropping down. Okay, so waiting for the entry. Actually, I have entered over here, but I'm not sharing any signal because I know people will jump in. It's risky, high risk, high reward, but don't avoid trading today. Market will be back on track on Monday, trust me, everything will be fine. But avoid trading now because it will make an extreme move. It will not do anything. It can go in a sideways range and it can slow down or do a couple of manipulations. It will mostly do manipulation today now after just seeing, because we have lower CPI number which has increased inflation target. Fed has already worried, but I'm not saying you cannot trade today. I'm just saying that look at gold is right now at 4076. You will sell, it will go up, hit your stop loss. It's moving 100 200 pips, but then it will drop. So what can you do? Do nothing. Sometimes it's better to do nothing. When you do nothing, it's much better than doing something which can hurt you. It's not that I get losses. It's trading is part of it. You have good days, you have bad days, but you have to wake up with a positive attitude and overcome the difficulty. Sooner or later everything will be fine. Gold is gonna drop, just like before the data I said. It can, even if the data comes in lower, doesn't mean that gold will start going up and everything will be sorted out. No, we have a price action that's in consideration, but it doesn't mean that we are out of the sell zone. We are in for a sell zone. It might be that majority of the people are selling and the price keeps on going up. Yes, I'm also aware of that, and I'm also worried that in any case that happens, we are in a big trouble. But this is why I am only on a sell on here. As soon as it touches 4080, I have the trade on break even. So fingers crossed and hope for the best. I wanted to stream for longer, but something came up and I have to leave now. But before I leave, one thing I will say is that look for sell opportunities. Even in it's a little bit upward, but selling pressure is still there. And I will update the weekly analysis. I will upload the weekly analysis tonight, along with Fed Powell last speech, what it means by his no more quantitative tightening, along with that other geopolitical updates, and I'm working on something. So it will take some time, but hopefully things will be sorted out. So Be patient, because patience will reward you in a world where everything is falling apart. Anyways, I'll see you guys on Monday. Till then, take care of yourself. This was a short stream, but anyways, be careful out there.